Good afternoon, good afternoon. About, I don't know, a week ago, someone commented on one of my videos and said, do you play that wonderful double manual footboard thingy organ? I wish I did. Like many things, I am good enough to show that it works and no better. This came to me as a free gift. Someone had it and they got a new one that works so much better, and it was in their way. And they said they'd been trying to sell it, but no one wants an old girl like this because it's not a modern fancy electronic thing. This is an electric organ. You know, you press a button and it makes a noise. It wants playing. And it doesn't get played. Not nearly as much as it should be. What it tends to do, it's a plant stand and a backdrop for things that I get up to. But there we are. Hands up anyone who wants to hear me murder the organ. Oh, not you. No, put your hand down. Oh, all right then. We'll give it a lash. Well, I don't know what you want to hear. Yeah, the foot pedals work. I've never known what to do with foot pedals. And that's what I say about it wants playing. Like a lot of these older instruments, if they're not played all the time, they get damp in them, and then you get this, oh, it's not going to do it now, you get a sort of unfortunate effect. But there we are. Oh. And I don't play. If any of you have any requests, please let me know. I'll pass them on to an organist. I try to make sure that I can't play this because, of course, I do know a chap who's looking for an organist, and if he ever thought that I could do it, I'd find myself in regular employment. Bit of practice. See what I mean? When I was a little lad, let's turn round. Ah, there we are. Oh, no, that's... where's me adjuster? Do you ever find that you haven't got the right adjuster when you need it? There we are, that's it. When I was a little lad, my grandmother had a piano, and my grandmother used to play, as many grandmothers did. Yeah, my grandmother used to play, and she would play all sorts of lovely things, trees and Beautiful Dreamer, which is a wonderful Stephen Foster song, and The Old Folk at Home, and every now and then she'd get an interesting sheet of music of a piece of Brahms, Brahms' Lullaby, or Liebestraum. Lovely stuff. And in truth, I don't know how good my grandmother was as a pianist. I just thought she was the best pianist in the world. And I would stick a finger on the keyboard and make some funny noises on her piano. And that's as good as I ever got. When I got this organ, I did have the full intention of learning how to make it sing. Well, the road to hell have paved with good intentions, and plenty of other things have got in my way, like sanding down the fronts of drawers, or making model railway things. But there we are, that's the organ. It sounds not too bad. I've heard better. Truth is, it's a far better organ than I know how to play. Anyway, that's that. But what I have been messing about with is some cardboard engineering. Yeah. My model rail, and it needs finishing. I've got to find some big lumps to stick on there to make coal. My model railway mainly has steam locomotives running on it, and it's a little engine shed, St Mary's Lane, so they haven't got a big fancy coaling tower like the big sheds have. What is going to be on the layout is a coaling stage, just a sort of platform with loose coal on it for the chaps to shovel coal onto their engines. Where we're at so far with this is, well, you can see it's just cardboard. It's had brick paper stuck on it. It's had some model railway shop coal sort of dusted into it, but I don't particularly like that, and it's got to get some bigger lumps, because locomotive coal, some of it came in little lumps and some of it came in very big bits. So that's one of the things I'm up to, and that's the real job of this organ, being a sort of prop for things that I'm doing.